Hey guys, I know you are following the news, so we have to talk about Lily and Felicia.
We've got a code 187.
Some of my content has mention of extreme violence, sexual assault, and or other triggering content. Discretion is advised. Hi guys, welcome to Code 187. I am so happy that you are here. Let's talk about it. The nation is talking about it. It's everywhere. It's extremely sad, and that is the case of Lily Peters. We are first going to talk about Lily Peters, and then we are going to talk about Felicia Johnson, who is a missing person, and it is very urgent. All right, so the story goes that Lily's father reported her missing on April 24th when she did not return from her aunt's house. That is a big clue of what happened here. A day later, they found her bike along a walking trail, and then unfortunately, they did find her remains in a wooded area less than a mile from her home. So early on, the police came out and said this is a homicide, and honestly, the community was extremely scared. I even put out a news article and I said, everyone beware because other children could be in danger. Like, this was a very urgent situation. We didn't know if we had a serial killer, a pedophile, something roaming the streets. And the community was just so scared and just unsure about what was happening. Then later this week, we got word that we have a suspect in custody, and unfortunately, it was her 14-year-old cousin. This came as a huge shock, I'm sure, to the community, to the nation as well, everyone following this case. Like, this was not what we expected to hear. It was really crazy. Now, in the first court hearing that happened Wednesday, the suspect did say that he was going to assault Lily. This is what the prosecutors are saying, that this suspect had planned this attack because he was going to sexually assault this girl. When it happened, he admitted to punching the victim in the stomach, knocking her to the ground, beating her with a club, and then strangling her. Then, after all of that happened, he did sexually assault her body. So not only did we have this suspect that was very unlikely, we had a crime that was extremely vicious, and the attack after, or like the sexual assault after the attack, like all of it was just very, very surprising. The prosecutors did say they are going to try this male for as an adult and try to get life in prison. They are saying that he is a threat to the community, which I absolutely believe. If he could do this at a young age, then we need to get this kid some counseling, which probably will not happen as he enters the juvenile or the prison system. But this is crazy for a 14-year-old to do to his cousin, and it's sad all around, really. What was really interesting is I did find that some Reddit posts might have actually helped solve this crime. Apparently, an anonymous poster on Reddit said that he feels that another kid did this to Lily. this was before we even knew about our suspect. He said, quote, "What's scary is I was playing Pokemon Go in the park that day, walking along this very same trail. My stomach turns when I think that I saw a girl in a pink and purple hoodie on her bike with another kid on my way out. I have a suspicion that it could be a kid that did this." Now, Reddit users were all over this. They, urged the poster to go and tell authorities. And we think that might have led to finding our suspect. We're not sure. It could be coincidental kind of thing, but listen to your children. If they're talking about something weird that happened, any little tip, any little thing could help solve a case. And it's very obvious in this case of Lily. So always report, even if you think the tip is small. It may just help solve a case. This one was very hard. It was a very close to home, scary attack that happened kind of when I feel like she least expected it. This victim, like any other, they're victims, they didn't do anything wrong, but this was an innocent child thinking, I'm walking with my cousin. And this brutal attack happened. My heart goes out to Lily's family. And my heart also goes out to the suspect's family members as well, because they are now losing their child to the system. And it's sad all the way around for everyone involved. All right, for our next case, we are going to cover the case of Felicia Johnson. Now, this case has been on my radar for a while. I have posted about it, and it is a missing 24-year-old in Houston, Texas. This woman went to a club to apply for a job. Supposedly she got turned down, so she was waiting outside for an Uber. Something happened, either it was delayed, she couldn't find it, something happened, we're not quite sure. And instead of taking an Uber, she got a ride. After she got this ride, she disappeared. No one has heard from her since. There was a bloody phone that has been found. And we're just kind of nowhere in this case now. I think the scariest part of this case is this cell phone. It was found 4 miles from the club that Felicia was last seen at, and it did look like someone had tossed it out the window, and there was blood present on it. Now, Felicia's father, Kevin, says that the police department waited 5 days before even investigating Felicia's case. Someone here is dropping the ball. Her father did a press conference, and he was, understandably very upset with how this case has gone. He was calling out. He's like, where is everybody? Where is the Black Lives Matter movement? Where is the police department, the club, people showing up for this girl? Now, I did read that the club, basically their lawyer, posted a statement, and something is weird with it. So the story I told you about her applying for this job, that's the story that everyone is saying. That is what people are like, witnesses everything. The club released a statement saying that they turned over whatever surveillance video they have, and Felicia wasn't on it. They said they have no record of her applying for a job. They have no record of her being turned away. They kind of made it seem like they didn't have any record of her even being there on that day. Now, I think that is super sketchy. I think we either have someone from the club lying to cover up something, Or we have a case where maybe she wasn't talking to who she thought she was talking to. It's very interesting. This case is getting more bizarre as it goes along. And it's also super, super urgent. She went missing on April 15th, and she's just vanished. There has been very little that we know about where Felicia is, and very little that is being done about Felicia's disappearance. So this is what I bring to you. If the police department isn't going to do anything, if this father is pleading for someone to help, let's be that person. So share Felicia's face and name this video if you want to, but please get the word out there that we are still looking for Felicia. This could be a case of sex trafficking. This could be a random one-off kidnapping, but Felicia could still be out there. So I'm pleading with you, please make her case a little bit more known and out there. And I know that people are focusing a lot on Lily, which I feel like that case is kind of, in a roundabout way, been solved now. We found out who did it and we have her body. So I feel like these cases of Felicia and these other people need to start popping up more. Unfortunately, I think that a lot of it is biases in the media, as well as the police department. They see a young Black woman and they say, we don't care, really. And also that she was leaving a quote-unquote strip club. They don't put urgency into the situation, and this is urgent. Something happened here and something is not right. We need to find Felicia, and we need to find her now. So if you have any information, I will put the links for everything below. There is a GoFundMe for Felicia. There is also a Crime Stoppers separate number set up to bring in tips. I'm just urging you, both of these cases are very, very important, but I feel like Felicia's case needs to be out there just as much as Lily's. And so I'm just urging everybody, please share. Thank you guys so much for joining me today and listening to these two victims' stories. And I will be back next time with another one. See you guys later. Bye. Hi guys, I just wanted to say I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like any of the content for Code 187, please click that subscribe button, that like button, that share button. Help us out, help us grow. You can find us on your favorite podcast platforms. Yeah, check us out on there. Give us some ratings. Tell us what you think. We're also across every social media on Code 187. So we're on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I think that's it. And of course YouTube. So please subscribe if you like our content and spread the word. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.